very Jeepers Creepers.
Where y'all headed?
Bear Lake.
Well, we're warning people not to venture out that far.
Because of the spiders.
We've had a busy season for incident reports, missing hikers, strange sightings, you name it.
Never a good sign when they grab an axe.
Naomi's a little different from your usual type, huh? Oh, and don't think you're gonna steal this one from me like you did in high school.
Okay, so there's history.
So before my grandma moved to the States, she grew up in Colombia. From childhood, they were told stories about monsters who lived in the Amazon. Now, one always stuck out to me. She's called La Patasola. Legend has it that she was a beautiful woman who cheated on her husband.
Always
Now,
cheating.
centuries later, she haunts dense forests just like this one,
These ghosts ain't loyal.
looking for men
Well,
who
you
are
learned that from
unfaithful to their
Ghostbusters,
wives.
right?
Yeah.
The women, she bewitches.
Sarah! What happened? Your tent. Something's inside your tent. Like an animal? Like a person. I think it was a woman, man.
It was a woman, man? Transgender ghost?
Yes, apparently.
Oh.
It's
She's here.
them. I mean, it's a they. It's a they.
Proper pronouns, asshole.
I don't care what you guys think. There is something out here chasing us, all right?
Can't resist her.
Stop!
You can't survive her.
She can't be real.
Curse of La Patasola. Well, that looked creepy.
Oh, yeah. It's
Well,
nice to see, like, a low-budget horror film again. Yay.
Yay, low-budget horror films are the best. Man, this was kind of cool to see because I actually know La Patasola, not the ghost, but the actress playing La Patasola. She was a former model at my first job out of college when I used to work in the shoe business. So that's kind of cool. Luciana Falber is her name, and she is the main antagonist of this movie called The Curse of La Patasola. So for those of folks who are watching this and going, wait a minute, isn't it The Curse of La Leona? And it's like, no. There's other different Spanish ghosts that are running around the world. But super cool, kind of creepy. It looks like it's not, it has a very good video quality. It looks like they spent some money for the filters and everything, but you can tell the budget was very skimpy on everything else. The acting looks pretty good for a low budget horror flick though. So I'm very intrigued. I'm going to definitely check this out. What do you think? Give us your thoughts.
Definitely. This is, well, it's a rental, of course, because I don't think it's going to be distributed at any theaters near me.
Well, I mean, you can always stream it. The streaming's everywhere.
Well, streaming, but I meant like, I consider that a rental.
Oh, wow. Ouch.
I mean, theater, when I think theater, I'm thinking like actual auditorium with other people in the room with you.
Yeah, those are the best ways to watch horror movies.
When you're watching a horror film in your own house, you're watching that at least with one or two other people, and you're playing pranks on them.
Yeah, usually. Start messing
or
with
occasionally just pulling your own Mystery Science Theater 3000 and just ripping on the entire thing.
Yeah, it's something
I
that
can't tell you like how many times I remembered as a kid watching like the Freddy Krueger movies and just basically doing like stand up watching those things, trying to see who could what was funnier, the movie or the jokes made at the expense of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I remember watching some of my favorite horror movies as a kid, like Hellraiser and Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff like that. And the way that horror evolved over the years kind of made it interesting because It's not like how it used to be where you would get, I mean, this you get your slashers, you get your ghost ones, you get your paranormal, you
Mhm.
get your thrillers, but now it's become like you know, not really creature feature, but like the ghost is the main part of the story in a way where you almost feel bad for it.
Oh
But
yeah.
this one doesn't really go in that trope. This one's more like, oh, you know what? She was a cheating hua, and this is why
Oh,
she's
actually, I get
cursed.
like the vibe of like old folklore stuff. I get like the idea of cautionary tale
Yeah, don't cheat on your spouse.
because uh, that's the thing I always loved about like urban legends and folklore. Most of those things had like messages,
Mm,
and it's interesting that you mentioned like different names, different stories, and like no, this is a different like ghost story because you mentioned a similar one to it, and I just love that because I took like a course in folklore when I was in college,
oh.
and I'd see like how many different people in different countries just repackage other people's folklore.
Mm.
Like
Well,
I
that's
learned,
interesting because I feel like this is kind of like a nice repackaging of La Llorona from the movie that came out earlier this year. What do you think?
oh yeah, it's just interesting, and I like some of the more psychological effects of some of the stuff that seems like, well, with people's reactions and stuff, it seems like more facial. I mean, hopefully the audio cues are just for the trailer
Hmm.
and they just don't overdo that stuff during the actual movie.
Yeah,
Just play it up with the people being scared. Just try not to Blair Witch it.
right. Don't end up in the corner peeing at the end of the movie.
Yes. If the closest we see to La Patasola is all the stuff in the trailer, and then all we see in the actual movie is, oh, why did he hit the map in the stream? You did that to us again, and I'm not cool with that.
I'm gonna watch this because you know that was a cool buddy of mine back in the day. She
Yeah,
was a
cool. It's
really
always
cool.
fun to support your friends and
Yeah,
do
you
stuff
got to
like
support
that.
your friends. So I definitely gonna go check this out.
And it's also fun to see some of the stuff because, like, horror films are fun. I mean, they're
Yeah,
fun to be in, they're fun to watch, they're fun to discuss. They're awesome.
yeah. So we'll be back in a few weeks' time talking about the curse of La Patasola.
Yeah.
So check Billy and I. And if you have enjoyed this, please subscribe, hit that like button for me. And if you should be so bold, join our Patreon for like
And remember,
$5.
if you're going out camping, don't sleep with any strangers because they might turn out to be a ghost.
And if you're going anywhere alone in the woods, make sure that you bring protection. The Holy Ghost compels you. We'll be back to discuss this film in detail, and we hope that you'll join us. So make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and ring the bell. That way you get the notification that we're going to be dropping some knowledge and some fun facts about the film The Curse of La Patasola and other horror movies, because now we are Trailer Fiend, and that's going to be our theme, horror films and shows. And we are going to be coming out and dropping Archive 81 this Monday. So join us Monday. Make sure you subscribe.
Yep. And just remember, if you see any ghosts, be careful. Oh, damn it. I hate. I was going to put on a meme, but then the freaking ad showed up.
Spoiled by the meme ad. Curse
Yeah.
you, the curse of the meme ad. That's
See,
so
even
funny.
in the internet, they can screw you with the stuff. But
Are you Ghostbusters?
just the busted part.
Just busted. Busted makes me feel good. Feel good. Well, that's definitely. I mean, I saw La Patasola. I knew La Patasola.
It just
That would
somebody
be
took
feeling
just the
good.
part of Ray Parker Jr. singing
Just
"Busted makes
feel
me
good.
feel good,"
Feel good. Busted makes me feel good. Feel good. Feel good.
which seemed like the appropriate song to put at the end of this trailer.
Yes. Yes. All right, friends. That's it for me, Joe Dove, and always Billy. Thank you for joining me in the Fiend Dean of Trailer Fiend. We'll be back next time. Like I said, on Monday, we're going to drop our review of the show, Archive 81. You're definitely going to want to be there for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to have future episodes where we're talking about horror movies and lots of other fun things, all spooky and all throughout the year on the new Trailer Fiend. So tell your friends, get ready, turn the lights off, and hunker down for some Frown Town. All right.
If you
Take
ever
care.
see like three devils, always be an asshole to them. They will never take you.
There you go. Words to
I
live
say
by.
that as an Irishman.
Ah, okay.
Folklore.
Billy O'Toole over here.
That's the origin of the jack-o'-lantern.
Ah, makes sense now. All right.
Apparently, the devil refused to take some guy named Jack because he was such an asshole that he was forced to work the earth for all eternity. And you could see Jack's lantern through the woods as he searches for his final resting place.
Wow. I never knew the story of the jack-o'-lantern. I just figured it was, a ghost. That's cool.
Yeah. A guy was such an asshole to like three ghosts to try to trick him in life, to try to steal his soul, that he was condemned to not go to hell, and he was too cruel to go to heaven. So he searches for his eternal damnation.
There you go. You heard it here, folks. Got a little knowledge, a little spooky knowledge from the new Trailer Fiend. So we'll be back Monday, Archive 81 full review, and next week with another trailer reaction. Till then, folks, don't die.